Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the State of Crypto, one-stop source for all crypto-related news and technicals. I'm your host Martin, and this episode we're going to be talking about will the crypto struggle continue? Now, if you are catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us when the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. Links will be going out right about now. I can copy and paste it here. Sue's in the house in a second, man. It is it's a Friday night. You know what that means, right? Spin it here at the top, and right now, make sure I'm caught up here with the comments. And yeah, those are the things that are gonna pull up right there. Like, bell, sub, right? So, let's see who is in. Elon Musk flirting, what's up? You're first. Yes, indeed. Andrew, what's up? Jeff Loomis, hey. Cryptodingo, yo. Do I trade options? No. Hey, YouTube, yep. And MA, how's it going, man? Drink phrase equals upside. Yep, it's gonna be upside, man. We'll get rolling with this. Anyways, let's go to the screen where the magic happens. Oh, it didn't want to bring out the proper screen. Weird. I'm gonna fix this here in a second because we can get a lot of. There we go. There we are. It's like magic. Now it's there. It's a little bit lower than this should be because you're not gonna see the date. There we go. So let's get started. What is happening with the market cap? Right, so market cap, it came back down, got back into the zone again. Support resistance, we're gonna try to break out. We're below the 20 moving average at $2.14 trillion. Right now, if you remember what I was looking for, what I was thinking about could potentially happen with the market, it's not there yet, but we're getting action to the downside. Well, something like this, right? We're trying to bounce and reject again. So going up, try to bounce, and we could be going for that rejection again. We'll see how this is going to be handled by the market. But again, in an area of support resistance, is not bad. Again, pumping right now. Nothing else happening on the technicals. Nothing bullish, nothing bearish. It's just neutral at 53.86. Let's go check out Bitcoin dominance at 41.74. Look at this. Dominance pumping, getting above that 20, right? It gained dominance yesterday. 0.44%. Right now, going back down, retesting that 20. It's fine. I'm not really worried about Bitcoin getting dominance. Market has been doing okay. So let's go and check out. Well, it kind of lost value yesterday and yesterday, but it's been doing okay, right? It's not really bad. Bitcoin futures, where do we close the CME? We're still in the zone in the CME, which is fine. Above that 50% retrace, which is good. And I mean, not really doing a lot. We're going to be parking at 47,490 for the weekend, which is kind of close to where Bitcoin price is at right now. Bitcoin price at 47,649. So we're talking about maybe, $200 above that. So things that could happen on the weekend. We could stagnate on the weekend, or we could be looking maybe for Bitcoin to move sideways, and we're not going to really take off a lot from 47,000. If we do pump a bit, we might come back down towards Sunday to kind of match up where we're at right now. If we drop, we might come back up. I don't think right now I wouldn't be expecting an incredible weekend or something crazy. I mean, I could be surprised, but I'm hoping that we're going to get a slow weekend. We'll see how volume's traded tomorrow. Anyways, where's Bitcoin at? $47,663.79, right? So, let's see what's happening here on the daily. All right, so bearish divergence breaking us down. We haven't created anything bullish. We're about to get a cross of the MACD and the signal line. That could certainly send Bitcoin price back up, and that'll be very, very good if we get that cross. We're about to get it. We could get it today, tomorrow, maybe Sunday. It's gonna be a little bit slow, but if we get it, it's gonna be good, right? Neutral at 52.11. Right. So again, not a lot. Neutral. About to get action upside. Look here. This is what I'm telling you, that this cross sometimes don't play out. I'm assuming here. Look at this, right? We cross briefly. Nope. Drop it again. We cross briefly. Nope. Drop it again. And see those spikes here, right? Like, yes, there were slight action to the upside, right? Even though we were losing value, we were like on the negative momentum. We're still gaining a lot of price traction. So I think we're due for a pullback. Look at that. We could just stagnate here. We don't really need to go up with a lot of strength if we did that cross. Although market conditions right now are a little bit iffy, right? We're in that make or break zone. We've talked about this before. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go off to the 4-hour chart, and then I'm going to come back to touch base on some Bitcoin things that we talked about, right? Where we're at right now, 47,000, right? Going up for that 20 moving average right now. If we hit and reject, we could be looking for action to the downside. We rejected once, right? We rejected here, and then we rejected twice. So twice, and right now we're retesting. So we are tightening in the Bollinger Bands. That tightness could bring some explosive movement with that, the potential for action to the upside. Oh, cheers, guys. So potential for action to the upside, although we could reject and go back down again. I'm not hoping to see a downwards motion, at least not a violent downwards motion. But that squeeze in the Bollinger Bands could certainly trigger. We do know that Bollinger Bands could tighten and not explode for a little bit, so they could still be moving sideways. So we'll see how that goes. Let's keep moving here. We are going a low to high negative momentum to more negative momentum. Remember, we talked about this potential hidden divergence developing. Now we have it. Look, we developed it on this couple of last 4-hour candles. So now we have hidden bullish. Great. What are we going to do with that? Oh, we're going to make this magical thing called hidden bullish divergence. And with that, my friends, the possibility of magical action to the upside. Yay! Anyways, hidden bullish. and we're bounced, we probably still had hidden bullish by the time we were here, right? We would still have it when we're here. So here we've been making more negative momentum. And that hidden bullish basically tells us that we might be looking for some sideways motion, maybe some price action to the upside. Again, we could continue. We are flagging, right? It's not a bad looking consolidation pattern here on Bitcoin by any means. It looks pretty good, right? It's sort of down sloping. We're kind of breaking it to the upside, right? It is a fallen wedge, right? Look at that, fallen wedge. So Bitcoin, bullish pattern, about to break to the upside. Where are we going to go? Well, the first thing that we would look for would be a measure move of the wedge. The second thing that we would look for would be a measure move of the pole. So if we go for that wedge, the move we're looking for, it's around here. It's just about here. If we go for the pole, we're looking at a move that could be somewhere around here. That would definitely get Bitcoin to pump a lot more than it probably should. $51,000. That would be a pretty good pump for Bitcoin. It would basically recover this. We could say it's a downsloping channel of sorts if we ignore that wedge. Yeah, fallen wedge, downsloping channel. They both would work here for the corn. I would rather go with a fallen wedge. That usually tells us that we're going to break to the upside, right? So. Oh, damn. Cheers. I'm not sure how many times I've said it. I'm not keeping track. Let's keep going. Neutral at 54.80. Again, breaking to the upside. So pretty good here. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour, right? Had that hidden bullish. Pumped. Great. We didn't have anything bearish. Nothing bearish. Broke back down. If you remember, we talked about the potential moving down, not on Bitcoin, but on other coins, right? And creating some strong bullish divergence. And with that, the possibility for action to the upside. So that's what we're getting. And I actually posted this on Discord, right? For Ethereum. That was one of the coins that we discussed this potential move on, right? And I like the fact that that Bitcoin came down to support at 46,000. That is a perfect area to hit. And it is creating that strong bullish loop. Bullish divergence, potential for action to the upside, right? Just waiting for it to trigger. On the MACD, I'm going to be a little bit more reserved. I'm going to be a little bit more reserved because we are technically coming slightly lower. So I'm not going to call it there. But on the MACD, sorry, on the RSI, I'm not going to call it there. But on the MACD, for sure, strong bullish divergence. We're starting to get that rally to happen. So not bad. Let's go now and talk about other Bitcoin stuff that we haven't discussed, right? So let's go to this Bitcoin idea that we do here. All right, we've talked about this Bitcoin at the end, this being a fractal of this. Now, we even drew this coming up to about this level, which is magically 48,536, which is almost where it hit. Almost. Again, I haven't changed the drawing since we did them, right? 48,491. So that upper portion there. Let's see if we can zoom in. 48,536. Yeah. So again, pretty close. I was expecting to maybe see some action to the downside. We'll see how that plays. And the other thing that would lead us to believe that this is something that could be happening here is going to be, I'm going to bring it here from this chart. And it's this idea, right? Look, here we almost came spot on to the close there, and I was looking for action downside. We are holding on to 20 on daily though, right? And reason for this, if you remember, volume profiles were also indicating that there might be a sort of return here. But now we are hitting this area. Look at where we're at. Look at where we're at. We're hitting this area here. That is a support of 47,265. Look at that large wick that comes here. That's saying, yo, there's volume here on a movement down support. And if we break this zone, guess what? Volume down here, that would also give some support, right? So again, could we still go lower? Yeah, are we creating that divergence that I was looking for that was going to potentially get us to break back down? Not yet, right? So we're okay. Sorry, I tried to close that and that. So anyways, potential moving down, right? Potential. I'm not going to call it yet. We might go bullish and pump, right? There is bullish divergence on the 1 hour. So again, is this move going to happen? No, but at least I knew we are going to stagnate around here. Now the question is, there's nothing bearish for Bitcoin to say we're going to go back down unless we follow what happened here, right? But here we had some bearish divergence. Here we don't have it right now. And we can confirm that, sorry, by going over here and say, yo, look, a high point to a low point, right? Positive momentum to negative, and a high point on the other side to a lower point. So there's nothing bearish, right? All right, there's nothing bearish, so we're looking for potential movement up again. Struggling here on this chart with that 20 moving average, right? We're hitting it and rejecting it. So again, we got to see how this is going to play out for Bitcoin. Not super, like, hyped about it right now. I'm just, worried that we might take that downturn and be doing a fractal of this, although we don't have that bearishness, right? That's one thing. Also, we are hitting, right, from this retrace here, and there we had Confluence saying that that 236 is an area that we're going to hit. We're trying to break that above that line and try to get to this previous high we made, but we're struggling right now, right? So we're back above. We broke below it in the last day, so we're trying to break back above, and we really need to catapult from here. Otherwise, I mean, we are bound to go back down. So just be careful, right? We're almost following this closely. So again, Saturday, Sunday, right? Monday, we'll see how this is going to play out. We might drop a bit. Who knows right now? The technicals, at least to right now, say we're flagging. Impulse up, flagging, right? Look, the flag's right there. So Bitcoin things talked about, right? Let's go to Ethereum. What is happening with ETH? Ethereum, 3,427. Bro, am I glad I sold yesterday. I'm glad I sold up here. It's not a big drop. It just dropped around 4.83%. That's fine. Still sold somewhere in here. That's pretty good. So. Let's see what's happening here in Ethereum. Hidden bullish divergence. Action upside. All right, we're hitting that 236. Rejecting at 3,641. Almost on. Come back down. Opening at that 5th and rejected, right? Rejecting the 20. So Ethereum does have some catch up to do. We almost came down here at 3,324 for support. We didn't quite hit it. Nothing else happening here that is bullish. We were just neutral at 50.77. So let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour, bearish divergence. Remember, I had this. I said I'm not sure how strong it's going to play out. Yeah, bro, it played out with strength. Right, look at that. So we are going back down quite a bit more, right? It's all good. Now going a low to high, negative momentum to more negative momentum, right? A low point here on the price to a higher point, right? We're creating hidden bullish. Hidden bullish might get us the possibility fraction to the upside, if not at least sideways motion, right? So we could be looking for sideways motion. Let's check what is happening here. There we go. And low to high, so nothing here. Neutral 46.16. Again, bullish divergence hidden, potential function to the upside. We're getting it at an area of support, which is pretty good. And with that, again, the possibility for moving up. If we do pop, again, first target would be here, right? This green line. And where would this be? 3,495, and then above there, the 20 moving average. And then from there, we'll see how we recover. So that green line is going to be that 382. We're getting above the 236 on this short here, fibs. So not bad. This line I drew here, I was looking for support there. Why was I looking for support here? Look, because we came, it's a quick ray. I shot off to the side. And the reason for that is I needed to confirm something. We hit here. We held support here. Support. We kind of bounce here. So we tried to hold support until we broke it and then became resistance. So on the short term, I'm not going to be looking at this $3,539 mark as a strong resistance right now, but it's definitely going to post a resistance for us as it became support, and then we confirmed it as a resistance. So on the way back up after that 20, we might find something there. That's the way I am looking at this. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, I was looking for an Ethereum bounce. We had the bullish divergence. That's something that I called for on the Discord. I was expecting to see a bounce here. We didn't quite get that bounce. We did drop a little bit more, but on those drops, we're still creating that strong bullish divergence, right? Look, so we did pop a bit, didn't pop with strength, but look at this, right? We dropped more. Look at that, boom, quite a bit more actually. And we're still going from here to here, so I'm still having the bullish divergence. It just hasn't triggered yet. For me, I haven't gone back in. Whatever I exited, I'm using it on something else. So I exited some Ethereum yesterday, I told you guys, and I am waiting again for something to happen here. So again, we're trying to go back up to that 20. We haven't quite hit it. We still have this line that I'm now going to extend farther out and say, yo, that is our trend line resistance going to break after we got above that 20. So even after we get the 20, we're still going to have that line, which we could still reject. Bollinger Band starting to tighten. MACD and RSI about to get across, or about to get, yeah, we're getting across. We're already on the positive here. So what we're looking at is the potential for action to the upside, right? This should be saying that we should be going higher. Now, we could still be looking here at, you know, something like this where we come hit and reject, right? Come here and reject, like we've done here. Quick breaks. So it could be a slow or a small positive momentum island that we build. Starting to build it as the first bar. There is nothing bearish, right? There's nothing bearish. We just have strong bullish. Now, is that going to get us to pump with a lot of strength? Right now, we have gone green for the last 4 candles, which should be a good indicator that we're looking for actually the upside. Last time we did that was over here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just continued to the upside a bit more and then started to drop. How high is this pump going to go? Well, bro, I really wish I could tell you that right now. But by the looks of it, I mean, we did end up making this lower, right, than we were here. So, I mean, if you want to say that we might go for a similar move, maybe we're going to end up somewhere around 3,596, right? I'm not going to be really looking at this with a lot of accuracy right now. I'm worried that we might reject that 20. I'm worried that the market might reject that support line still, so that resistance line. So we need to get above those areas before we start looking for something better here on Ethereum. By the way, guys, if you are liking the content, make sure you hit the like, you hit the bell, and you hit the sub. We're building one of the most awesome communities out there, and this is because you guys are here, and it's awesome, your support. Reals, I am really, really grateful, and it's really humbling to see some of you guys come here almost every night and give me some of your precious time to come out, hang out, talk markets, and do these things. So I'm gonna move on real quick, and we're gonna start checking some other stuff. I think I have this here, at least, that I can find quickly. So fear and greed, where are we at? We're neutral. That means we could go either way, right? We could go either way because we're right in the middle. Like I said, there's a decision in the market. We're gonna make or break. And I said that earlier. And basically, fear and greed just confirms that by saying, yeah, we're not greedy. We're not fearful. You know, we had fear. We went from greed last month to fear. Now we're neutral. Where are we gonna go? Don't know yet, right? So let's check here. I think I have NUPL somewhere around here. I just gotta find it. I might have it over here. Where did I put those things? I moved some of these things over when I was adjusting some tabs. Might have lost some of the things I look at. All right, so here's stuck to flow. We're gonna look at that real quick. I'm gonna try to see where we're at. All right, and stuck to flow, we're still fairly close to being on target, right? This would tell us that Bitcoin right now it's entering a phase of consolidation. Yes, it's gonna go up slightly. At least what we're seeing here is around 80,000, right? 79,000, 80,000. So it's not a bad move here. Sorry about that. This thing popped up. And until 2024, we're looking at still 94,000. So we might stagnate a bit. Does that mean we gotta go sideways? No, it doesn't, right? It doesn't. Dark mode, please. I'm not sure this has dark mode. I'm sorry about that. We have gone up and we've been above that area, so it means we could in theory come up here 100,000, above 100,000, and still flow back below. So we just have to be more or less near this here area, right? So on that note, that is stuck to flow. Do I have? All right. I think that's what I'm going to look at right now. I don't have the NUPL open right now. I'm not going to go open it. I'm going to go back here because I know for some of you guys this is a retina burner. And that being said, I'm going to go to comments real quick and see what's happening. So I know Mods posted stuff here. So Jake says, do I option trades? No. No, Elon. What is my price prediction for the end of the year for corn? Right now, I'll be reserved. I would like to say we're going to be higher. The last quarters tend to be usually bullish. I'm going to say higher, but I'm not sure if we're going to be above 100,000. I would rather right now wait and see how we handle this, because if we do drop again from here, we got to see how we're going to recover and whether or not we're going to start another fractal of what's happening. So that would be that. Wandering Trader says at the circle, can you look at this high on the weekly chart? If so, do we have a resistance pattern? So on Ethereum, all right. So on Ethereum, you wanted the weekly chart. Right. Yeah, it looks as though we're double topping, right? And we're coming back down. For that to happen, we need to break below this line here at 1,879. That would be a massive drop. And I don't think Ethereum is going to drop unless Bitcoin drops, right? If Bitcoin doesn't drop that low, Ethereum should have no reason to go there. They don't do their own thing, right? They're all following Bitcoin to some extent. So on that note, probably not looking for a move below 1,800 right now. So is this a resistance? Yes. It's actually slightly higher, and we are coming slightly lower. So we could say that on the weekly on Ethereum, we are by all means creating some strong bearish divergence, and that is what got us to break back down a bit. Now we're gonna recover quickly. Right now, I'm not so sure. Look, we're making a spinning top on the week. We're just turning it back to green, which is good, but you know we're still struggling. Reason for this is market's undecided. I've been saying that right to you guys, and we don't know if we're gonna go for a rally or a drop. Now we do start a drop. I don't think we're gonna go super low. Is the bull market over? I don't think it's over yet. I mean, technicals are not saying it. Some technicals are saying it. Some technicals are not saying it. So I'm not sure if we're really done with the bull market, right? So in those notes, I would say right now that we are on a wait and see time, right? That being said, let's go to the chat real quick and see what I've missed, because I haven't been looking at the chat. And then we're gonna go into whatever else has been requested, if there's other stuff that's been requested. So 2,900 a few months ago, that's awesome. All right. The potential fractal from 2013. All right, you need to send that to me on the Discord, Andrew, and then we can check it out tomorrow. Xenox, am I reading any comments? Not today, man. Right now I am, but I do usually. But it was requested that I maybe get to some stuff quickly and then start looking at comments. So, yep. Music I'm holding right now. Yep. Hello. I was reading the other day on Vitalik. No, that's cool. Warner Schrader. All right, I'll read that comment. Jake says, you got my logins. All right. Trying to see if there's anything else here that like false flags in the house. They don't really be in here. Just the flags. Is there an altcoin you see multiplying a small investment? Short-term entry. I cannot give you advice, man. I mean, you can always buy coins that haven't moved yet. Cody's supposed to be good. ADA could certainly multiply your investment. I'm not sure how small you want to go. Again, it's entirely your strategy. Madison's gonna chug the drink. All right. Right, you're correct, and Emma is correct also. I'm not gonna be able to provide a lot of advice. Yeah. All right. Cool. So Jake said a WAXP, and then we got. I didn't open my coin request thing. Sorry, guys. Gotta open this real quick. I noticed that the list's not updated since yesterday. I'm gonna need to go here and open up the. I forgot to open this at the beginning of the stream. I'm not sure how many times I said upside, but probably a lot of times. You know, I did listen to some of you guys yesterday's suggestions, so that's why the stream's going different today. So still yet to look at Binance. Cody, cool, and Link, and then Jake's request is gonna be WAXP to the corner, I guess. All right. Trumpus, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you very much for joining, man. All right, let's go check the next round of things we're gonna do. All right, so we've done the welcomes, the Bitcoin, Ethereum, stuck to flow, fear and greed, comments. We're gonna go into alts now. Awesome. Let's go into alts. New flow for the stream, guys. Let's do Binance. Binance for $110. Great. What are we doing? Oh no, look at that. Hidden bullish pump, hidden resistance, coming back down. Nothing else happening. Neutral at 45.54. Let's go to the 4 hour. Look, bearish divergence dropped. We pumped. We didn't create anything bearish. Came back down with the rest of the market. Do we have hidden bullish? Not really, right? The last thing we have is down here. It's low to a higher point, negative momentum to less negative momentum, and a low point to a higher point. So nothing bullish, nothing bearish. Neutral at 44.21. So it's very likely going to follow the rest of the market. So let's go here. All right. DOT is going to close the list. At least for what we're doing right now. DOT, and I'm going to type here no more coins. I'll explain to you guys later on the Discord what's happening. But that's going to wrap it at DOT. Save. Right, so. we have this divergence, right? Hidden bullish, not hidden, strong bullish. Pop hit the 20 and we reject it with strength. That is fine. We didn't create anything bullish afterwards. We kind of actually lost anything that we had that was bullish. We made more negative momentum. But in this last bit here, on this last minute here, we did create bullish divergence, right? This last couple hours. So we go from here to here. And okay. All right, we'll put Solana right after Binance. All right. Tramp, thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. I'll put Solana right after. Let me finish Binance here. So, action to the upside. We're pumping. We're hitting the 20. That's our primary target right now. We're rejecting it. When you get above that area, there's nothing bearish. High point, lower point. We're just coming from a high positive momentum to a very little positive momentum and a high point to a lower point. Now, on that bounce, if we do get above that 20, we start a rally. We're very likely going to start making a little bit more positive momentum. We're going to be coming from a high point to a lower point on the price, and then a low point on the MACD to a higher point, creating hidden bearish. And that's going to try to stagnate the price unless Bitcoin keeps on rallying, right? So right now, the market is very likely going to follow Bitcoin. On that note, we got an awesome Solana donation. So we're going to go with that, my friend. Thank you very much for that. I'm not sure if I did the legendary, but we'll do this again.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary. That is awesome. I think I skipped it. There's stuff in my mind right now on the flow of the stream. So if I skip stuff, bear with me. I'm trying to adjust to a new stream flow that we're coming with. Hopefully to make the stream more enjoyable. So Solana, hidden bullish divergence, still have it, still trying to consolidate, still above, right, that 3618. So consolidation, yes, it's slightly sharp. It's slightly sharp if you zoom out. If you zoom in, it doesn't look as scary, but it is sharp turned down. Look at that, boom, quick drop, right? So is this good or bad? Right now, we're still above that 20 moving average. No, we're below 20 moving average. So we're still above that, 3618. So is it bull flag? If you zoom out, it looks like a rejection and a downturn, right? So right now, what we'll be doing here is do this here, do Alt H. I'm gonna be calling this the top right now. For now, at 190, we did need to get above that area again. And what we're looking at, or what I will be looking at, is from this point to this point, we're now probably very likely making a valid retrace, breaking below that 236, right? So we are holding support at this fib. Now the question is, are we going to hold here, or are we going to come down here to a 382? Even coming down here to that 382 at $126, still be above that 2618. We'll still be creating hidden bullish divergence, right? So again, watch out. Markets are a little bit shaky right now, right? And they're not super solid on the movement up, because right now we're seeing some pullback happening, which is sort of normal. Neutral at 55.92, still pointing down there on the RSI, meaning we should still be expecting action to the downside on the daily. Solana, let's go to the 4-hour. Resistance line, we kind of broke it. And look, we're back testing it. We're broke out of this downsloping channel. Rejected the 20. Remember, we probably talked about this because we drew this line. We said, like, well, if we break, we're going to have that 20. We're going to probably, see if we break above. No, we rejected. Where do we go? We even broke this line. Came back down, retested that area as support. We're trying to reject, even getting above that 3618. So not too bad. Nothing off here. Strong bullish divergence being developed. And I kind of like that. That would tell us that there's a reason for us to bounce at that area. So again, our trend line support, it's holding, and it's getting us to move slightly higher, right? So not bad here, right? Not bad here. Neutral at, sold at 39.70. Still pointing down a bit. Right now, it's we gotta get above that 20. Hopefully, this bullish divergence will get us there. We could retrace a bit. Hopefully, holding above this 3618. But if we do break that area, we're gonna come down here for support, or near here, 138. So long as we stay above $138.83, we should still be looking for some action to the upside. Potentially, hopefully, we can still get that action to the upside if we do hold above that area. Otherwise, we might start moving sideways, which is, I wouldn't like that. Solana's performing good. So we're due for pullback. We're getting here on, let's see, negative, more negative. All right. So looking here real quick, there is hidden bearish divergence, and that is what's putting pressure on this price right now. And that is part of the reason that Solana is turning down a bit. So, Solana, here we go. We're neutral at 49.93. With that said, on Solana, that's what we're going to be calling it at. Again, bearish divergence hidden, potential fraction downside, maybe sideways motion. Remember what I said, if we don't get a pump, we should start to move sideways. This hidden divergence, although we have strong bullish, this hidden divergence could be setting up that sideways motion. They're going to trade there before we actually pump up again, hopefully on that bullish divergence that we have still. Otherwise, if we do drop from here, we might come slightly lower, create some strong bullish divergence in the 1 hour, and try to rally from there. Anyways, let's see that. All right, so let's go to Cody. I have a couple Cody charts. I can't remember which one we're looking at. I think we're looking at this one, although I drew also this inverse, this cup with handle here. Is on the daily. That's why it's not showing up here. Look at that! Cup with handle. Breaking that 100% entry. We talked about this yesterday. I explained how to play this, right? Remember that? Talked about how to determine we're in a cup and handle. We know we're in a cup and handle. We're within that 50% area. We're, again, talk about entries around this level. Look at how beautiful it's played. It's, at least if you would have gotten yesterday when we talked about this, we were still below the 786, so we were somewhere around here, 37. Would it be a massive pump? Yeah, it's about a 10% gain. I'm not sure if you guys took advantage of that, but we discussed this in detail yesterday, right? So Cody not doing that bad. Here on this chart on Binance, we still have a lot of recovery to do to get to those levels, right? At 47 cents. So here we're still entering at a good area of value. It's fine, not really worried about it. Just, you know, Binance chart, it's a little bit different. Here we do see that very well-defined cup, that handle being built on that upper portion, right? Off the 50% line here, which is very good. We did close right around that area. Again, very, very nice. Lips up here. So if your late entry will be up here. From there, you're looking at around the 41% rally, which we discussed. But again, here on this chart, it's already marked in. You could go in on this chart and you will be profitable. Now, if you would have gotten in when we talked about, right? But look at this. The fact is here that the lips are not as well drawn as they were in the other one. It's still looking strong on Cody. With that, hidden bullish, helping us to rally. Very nice stuff here. There's nothing bearish right now. High point to a low point. Positive, less positive. High on their side to a low point. Bought at 64.44. Let's go on the 4 hour. Look low to high. Positive, positive, more positive, right? So we're really low to high here as well. You got to check. Yeah, low to high. All right. So there's nothing bearish. I just want to confirm by drawing that line and confirming what we were seeing. So again, here on this last bit, we're starting to develop some strong bearish divergence. Am I super worried about that? Not right now. Not right now. The cup with handle is a strong pattern. We have it on the daily. We have that on the daily. It's not looking bad if you held Cody from yesterday and you're doing very good right now. Now, Bitcoin going down, will it damage this pattern? It could. It could, right? Overbought at 70.09 with strong bearish divergence, and with that, the possibility for actually the downside. Being overbought with strong bearish divergence is usually an indicator that we could be looking for a retrace to happen. Like I said, if we do move down again, we'll be looking for some support here around 40.80 cents. We'll see how it goes from there. 1 hour chart. Do we have bearish divergence? That will be a good question against so many. Low point, higher point, even here, low, high, high, low. All right, against the RSI, we do have some strong bearish divergence that is starting to develop, right? So not too bad. Not too bad here. All right, we're bought at 66.80. Again, with that, nothing wrong here. And let's so we're looking for some action to downside. Again, retesting this zone. Not necessarily be bad, right? That would be right here at 40.58 cents. Upside. Oh, crap.
The upside train goes titched dexed titched dexed titched dexed. Hold on, need to refill my pre-workout. Smiley face.
Right on, guys. Thank you very much for that.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Wanderers trading. Wanderers trading. There we go. Thank you very much for that, man. Much appreciated. I know I said upside a lot. I haven't really been keeping up, so I owe quite a bit of this. I took a larger sip than I usually do. Actually, that one actually filled my mouth. That was really good. I love whiskey. That's it for Cody. Let's go to Link. Where's Link? Link, 28.06. All right, let's get this on the daily. Hello, hello, hello. Low to high, negative, less, negative. Are we going less, negative? Yep. All right. And all right, so Link is consolidating. I'm not seeing anything here that is super bullish. We could say there was some hidden bullish here. It's very slight. Yeah, it's there though. Hidden bullish. We get that action to upside. It's fine. Not really worried about it though. Pumping a bit, coming back down. Finding support at that 382. Nothing else happening though. Neutral at 49.75. Everyone's consolidating right now, right? A pump, come down, pump. 4-hour chart. Low point, higher point, negative, more negative. All right, look at this. From a low point on the price to a higher point here on the price. And with that, we have hidden bullish divergence. Oh man, would you look at that? Do we have it here also? Yes, against the MACD and the RSI. So we have a 2-for-1. Oh, double divergence. Neutral at 40.41. And again, potential fraction to the upside, maybe sideways motion. Right now, we should be looking to stagnate and consolidate a little bit more here. Maybe pump, hit that 20 moving average. That 20 moving average right now, 29.96. So Link, not too bad right now. Getting above that 20 moving average, we'll be targeting $33.07. But for some reason, we break this line here at $27.11. We're looking for at least to come down here at $25.57. On that note, 1-hour chart. Right. So let's see here. Let's get this here on the 1-hour chart. There we go. And now we're gonna go from a high point to low point, saying, "Yo, there's strong bearish divergence. Look at that potential fraction to the downside. Dropped. Right. So low, lower low. Right. What we're looking at here, bullish divergence. Right. Bullish divergence. With that, a possibility for a rally. Strong bullish, not against the RSI, just against the MACD. Potential for a pop. Man, now we're gonna go for it. Well, 20 moving average will be a good target. $20.33. Right now, $28.33. Right now, at $28.04. So we are looking at an okay move, right? It's not the biggest move. Maybe an okay move there. Could we get there? Yeah, easily. It's not a big move. Getting above that area would certainly have us target an area of resistance that I'm going to draw right now. I do believe this area of resistance is going to be above that 20. So, yep, slightly above. And we need to get above this trend line resistance for this price to go anywhere else. Not bad there for Link. Again, we're looking for a bounce. Get above the 20. We need to hit that area. Otherwise, come up to the top of the Bollinger Bands. That's it. Link on the 1 hour. Let's go check out WAXP to Bitcoin. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to find it here. WAXP. So, all right. So not a lot of info here. Big moves. Quite a rally with a drop. Even on the fibs, it's not going to look good. So let's go to the 4 hours so we can get better fibs working here. We might be able to get better fibs. So I'm going to go with this short-term fibs to see where we're at. So from low point to a high point, we're looking at a bounce around that 786, trying to go back up above that 618, above the 20 moving average, below the 20 right now. But we're fighting to stay above that area. High point, lower point, positive momentum, less positive, and high point to a low. Low, higher low, negative, less negative, and low to high on the RSI. So there's nothing here that is bullish. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Or bearish by that. So let's go here, and we're going to see here that we do have this bullish divergence. Not bullish, bearish divergence. Strong bearish for potential action to the downside. We might have had something bullish. Nope, we don't. All right, cool. Again, I'm going to zoom in here real quick and say, yep, strong bearish divergence against the MACD and the RSI, potential for moving down. We have move it down. Now, where can we go? Well, target would be a 20. We're sitting at it. We're trying to break below a 20. If we hold the 20, would be good. Would it be anything bullish? No, we wouldn't have anything bullish. We'd just be holding that 20 and rejecting lower prices. But breaking below a 20 could get us to the area that we might start looking for some bullish divergence to develop and maybe look for some action to the upside. Not looking too bad here on WAXP. But it's also not looking super hot, right? All we've seen since inception, we could say it's we're not as slow as we've been. We're also not as high, and we say it's sideways motion, slightly down sloping. Right? Let's go check out DOT. Where's the DOT at? After DOT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? And then chill and drinks. I wonder, where's Dot at? Here we go. Dot at $33.64. What are we doing? All right, so we're slightly green today, which means we're looking for action to the upside. And with that, we had bearish divergence, right? So, strong bearish divergence, potential fraction of downside, moving down, hitting the 20, looking for support there. Very nice move, although we don't have anything at that 20 that is bullish, right? We're just low, high, negative, less negative, low, high, neutral, 56.35. Like I said, looking for action to the upside on a rejection of that 20, meaning we're looking for a bounce right now. And that is because Bitcoin and the rest are looking for that move up. So do we have anything here that is bullish? Not sure. Low, high, negative, less negative, low, high, nothing. We did, however, create some bearish divergence here. There's nothing that would be telling us gonna move with strength up, right? It's just we're moving up. It's fine. We could be going for the 20 moving average. We'll talk about where that is in a second. And let's get this here, and let's get this here, right? Again, bearish. There we go. Anyways, nothing here that is bullish, like I said. Neutral at 43.21, 20 moving average at $35.50. That is if we do decide to move up. 1 hour chart, is there bullish divergence? Yes. Yes, there is. Look at this. Strong bullish. Potential for movement up. Again, looking for that price action. Upside, hitting the 20, rejecting. And it's not looking too bad there, man. We're just barely hitting and rejecting. We could try to get another crack at it, try to get above that 20 moving average. $33.79. Nothing on the bearish side. Neutral at 45.16. That is it for the coins that we have for today. We're gonna chill for a bit and look at chat and see what's happening. Go back to Bitcoin and Ethereum. You are welcome, my friend. Thank you very much for being here, man. Thank you very much for being here, Peter. Much appreciated. Let's go to the comments real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. DTTP. All right. All right. Enjoy good pre-workout. All right. And I'm good, man. And that's, I think I'm caught up with the comments. Not a lot of comments, guys. By the way, if you are buying right now, not right now, but if you bought today, you could plan on buying on the weekend, type 1. If you are not buying today, or you're not planning on buying on the weekend, type 2. I want to know what you guys are doing, right? Matic, bro, Rahul. Thank you very much for being here, man. I already closed requests for the night, man. We're changing the format on the stream, and if you want Matic, yeah, you have to come in and request tomorrow, man. Thank you very much for asking, though. I really appreciate you being here. So people saying they're buying. All right, cool. All right, so we got a good blend, 1s and 2s right now. Not that bad. All right. So. Not that bad. Absolutely, DCA for life. All right, so you're buying. Not that bad. All right. So, guys, with what we looked at today, if you believe the market is bullish, type 1. If you believe the market could turn bearish, type 2. I want to see what you guys are on your, on your thoughts. Do you guys think the market is bullish or bearish? Let me know. I am genuinely intrigued. I do want to know if you guys think the market is going to be bullish or bearish. So I'm going to lower this a little bit more than I want to. There we go. It's good enough there. Look, Bitcoin looks like it wants to break out. It has no volume. I agree. Yeah. Bitcoin's volume has been going down, right? Even on the daily. Look, it's been going down. So with this, we could be looking for a pop to happen, right? Anyways. Jax is 1.5, so he's undecided. All right. Prefer horses, still bullish. Armin says bullish. All right, guys, thank you for being here. A couple of you guys I haven't seen. I'm glad to see you guys here. If you're liking the comment, All right, you're liking the content. Make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Join us on the Discord. Links have gone out there, pinned at the top of the chat. You can join us there, engage with us there. You can also follow us on Twitter. I'll send that here in a second. Thank you guys for joining me tonight for an awesome edition of the State of Crypto. Again, this community does not get made without you guys. 1.8, you're more leaning towards the bearish side. All right, that's cool. I mean, there's no right and wrong answer, right? It's just a general poll, a quick general poll for me to know where you guys think the market's going to go. I think it's bullish. Got longs on DOT and VT. Ooh, that might be interesting. I want to get more Cody. I should get more Cody. I think Cody's looking good. Cody's looking set up. Of the coins that we looked at today, the one I like the most so far is Cody. It has that nice couple handle. We know we're getting a break on one of the charts. The other chart has not yet broken, but we could still be looking for very, very nice action to the upside there, man. And I'm really, really intrigued. See how Cody's gonna play. If he doesn't play today or tomorrow, he's gonna definitely be playing in the next couple days. So that is unless Bitcoin crashes, right? Bitcoin going down is not gonna. Andrew says bullish AF. And then Crypto Dingo says bullish AF, bullish for a few days. All right, cool. I think the 20 moving average and how we meet it right now today is going to determine how Bitcoin's going to be behaving, and that is going to be key. Bitcoin being below that 20 puts it on a position where it could be going for a dip, right? Again, remember the fractals, right? Remember the fractals. We looked at those right here. It looks as though we're going for this move. Not quite as good as a recovery as we did here. Remember, this recovery, we can measure it from the high point to the low point. That's the beauty about fibs. They give you percentage return. So we did get above that 618, but didn't quite reach that 76 before we dropped again, right? So if we were to apply the same logic to where we're at right now, because up to here it looks similar, we're probably not even halfway up, right? So looking at this here, we're hitting that 382. We still go to 50%, that 618. That would be around 49,000. So 50,000 could be an area where we turn around for Bitcoin. And these areas are very, very close. And why I'm saying that is because if you remember when we looked at this other Bitcoin chart here, and this other here, Bitcoin. Oh damn, it's stuck. There we go. This other Bitcoin chart. We know that there's a good profile here around the 50,000, right? Or they used to be. It's no longer there. Obviously, these positions and this volume changes with the days, but we still know we probably ate up whatever was here in 50,000. Still probably a good area there, right? 50,000. So here again, we're looking at a bounce here, 49,000, right? Look, that's where the highest spike here would be after where we're at right now. After we got that move up and that break, remember how we said we needed to break above this line here because we were facing resistance. Look, we broke through this one as well. So next areas are going to be right here, 49,000. That is kind of more or less what we're looking at for a retracement here, right? On the fibs we drew. So from the high point to the low point, right? At 59,000. It's right around here. So that 618, a little bit below, that's what we're targeting, but we can still be somewhere around here. Again, it doesn't have to play up 100% the same. We're just trying to infer that. Looking like a fractal, it might go down, but it might have a little bit more pump in it. Right now, at least, I would be looking for some sideways motion. Although today, by the looks of this, it's starting to undo whatever we did yesterday. So Bitcoin is still going up. It wasn't a big move yesterday for the corn. It dropped around 1%. Right now, we're recovering 0.89%. Again, I'm hoping that we get a slow weekend. Not really, in for a hard weekend. I really do hope things slow down. Who's Crypto Life? Windbreak 47.5 will go down. Well, yeah, we could, right? We need to get above that 20. For me, that is gonna be key. Right, and even then, probably somewhere around this area. On that note, someone said Bitcoin on the month. That was May. Yeah, look at monthly. At the monthly corn, it's green. It's gone back to green, but it's not by a lot, right? We're getting a spinning top, and spinning tops usually bring in decision. We still have a lot of days to go here. About 13 days left in the month. Was it 130? Yeah, 30-day month. So about 13 days or so. Well, 12, because this is already tomorrow for the market. But yeah, we could be looking at an indecision candle, right? In that indecision candle, right? If we look at this and we say we're making a fractal, indecision or spinning tops, it doesn't really matter what color they are. They're just showing indecision. Like this indecision candle here was red, then we open up red and we went red. Now we're having an indecision candle here. And so one indecision candle here, one indecision candle here. I mean, is this a fractal? If it's a fractal and we're looking for a movement down here, we should be looking for a drop. Maybe somewhere around here. Not have to be a big drop, maybe 40,000. And then we'll see what we do from there, right? The Crypto Lifer, my biggest competition, I'm not sure who that is. Carl Mons, what's up, man? You think short to long ratio in futures derivatives is a valid indicator? It just shows the outlook of people, but you know, I wouldn't. Some people use it for trading. I don't, and it's fine. Right. I started asking for likes for my children. I don't need to ask for likes for my children. People either like the content or they don't. Futures. So, what I would tell you though is that if those contracts, those future contracts, if they're not Bitcoin settled, right? If they're not Bitcoin settled, they're cash settled. That's money that's not flowing onto crypto. Right? You have contracts that are not physically settled on the commodity that you're basically trading with or trading for or trading on. So let's say you can have a derivatives market where you're trading future contracts for, you know, Bitcoin, but it's cash settled. That means that you don't have to pay Bitcoin or deliver Bitcoin when the price expires. You need to deliver cash or get paid cash when the price expired. If it's a physically settled contract, then you do have to deliver Bitcoin. But a non-physically settled contract or a crypto sorta contract, you're looking for a cash settlement. And what that does is basically takes money that could be going. People are betting on the price of Bitcoin with cash, and they're getting cash in the outcome. That's money that's not really going into crypto. It's going to a crypto-like market, but you're basically betting on the price of Bitcoin up or down. But you're not really buying Bitcoin, or you're not really holding Bitcoin, or you're really not doing anything with Bitcoin. That's where I have my problem with this market. They should all be physically settled, meaning that if you are buying a crypto derivative, you should settle Bitcoin and you should pay up on Bitcoin. So that means you have to have Bitcoin to pay the commitment, and you also should settle with Bitcoin. That means that you have to buy Bitcoin. That brings money into the crypto sphere. My problem with the markets that are not physically settled is that it's like if I wanted to, you know, say the outcome of a, you know, football match, you're gonna pay me in cash, doesn't matter, it's like a bet. But a physically delivered market, it's like a bet, but you're actually delivering that. So let's say we're racing car for car, right? On a physical delivered market, if we race car for car, you lose, you gotta give me your car. If I lose, I gotta give you my car. But on a on a cash settled contracts or non-physical contract, if you basically can race for cars, but instead of saying I'm not gonna give you my car, I'm gonna give you cash equivalent to what my car's worth. See where the difference is? One you're actually losing the goods, the other one you're just trading money in place of the goods. Not really liking it all. Anyways, my biggest competition, he just gave Crypto Dingo admin. That's pretty cool. Dude, I like Crypto Dingo being here. He's a good supporter. I don't think making him an admin is gonna make him become more or less. I think he's good. But we have a lot of admins. If you look at the chat, there's almost everyone in the chat has a tool next to their name. So it's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be do or die. I don't like it. Also, right now for the amount of people that we have, I think we have way too many more admins that we need. Right. So once we start growing, yeah, if Crypto Dingo's still around, we can make him an admin. But for now, making more admins, it just makes it weird. People come in and all they see are admins. It's like, wow, no one watches this guy, only his admins. All right, or only mods watch this guy. So, you know, it's also not good to have everyone be mods, right? So, yeah, if later on Crypto Dingo wants to be a mod, we can talk about it. But for now, I think we're okay with the mods. We have a lot of mods. Anyways, yeah, upside. All right, so that's Bitcoin on the monthly. There's nothing bearish. There's nothing bullish. We're just kind of looking at Bitcoin, see what it just wants to do, right? Look, high, low, positive, high, low, right? 2JZ 180SX. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Much appreciate it. What up? So yeah, that's about it here on the coin, right? Let's go back to ETH. Let's see how the ETH month is looking. It still should be looking okay. Again, spinning top. Look at that. Large wicks to the upside and downside. Indecision, right? I'm just gonna hear on the daily, see where it's at. It's still in the red, still below 20, still where it's at more or less. Not really pumping a lot right now, 0.84%. It's pumping about the same that Bitcoin, but it took a hit yesterday, right? A 4.83% hit, while Bitcoin only took a 1% hit on the daily, right? 1% hit. So yeah, you look at it, Ethereum did really kind of like bummed out yesterday because it also had recovered quite nicely, right? Ethereum has been volatile enough that it's pumping a lot and then it's just dropping a lot. So it's really not super clear how strong it's going to pump if Bitcoin pumps, right? Stream Elements, are you telling me this isn't financial? This isn't financial advice. I'm also telling you that. We're not telling you where to buy or where to sell. You stop by because I guess you mean insight, not insight, but I don't incite anything. My insight into the market is invaluable. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That is awesome. Yeah, markets have no more mods for a little bit. I think the last one we made was preparing for war. But if you look at this, there's a lot of mods going on around. Thank you, Carl Monster, being here. Much appreciate it. So what else? Do I do giveaways? That's a good question. Do I do giveaways? Every now and then we do stuff. Our Twitch community has died down quite a bit. Our YouTube community is growing a little bit. So, you know, a lot of people from Twitch came over to YouTube. That's where the party's at right now, I guess. We have done giveaways, yes. We have done giveaways in the past. I got banned for doing a giveaway. At least we think that's part of the reason. So we're stopping with the giveaways, at least for the short term. We might do giveaways later on. But we have to figure out how we're going to do them or where we're going to do them. Right. So for now, still on the side on giveaways. Knocked you out here. Man, I appreciate you coming here, man. And you also contact me off the stream sometimes, and I appreciate that as well. Crypto fam, welcome to Lamblend. Yo, yeah. You're not heard of the late adopter. What's my YouTube? At the State of Crypto. I don't have the link right now. I'm pretty sure someone can. One of the mods could probably send it to you. I'm your second favorite streamer. Oh, it's awesome, dude. At least I'm there. It's great. Thanks, Carl. I appreciate that. Can I give you more history of my previous trading background? All right, yeah. I talked about that before. Yeah, I used to work for trading companies before. Glencore, I was a junior trader. Worked there for about 6 years. It's a physical commodities trading company, basically trading on copper, zinc, and lead, concentrates with gold and silver. Did a little bit of cotton there, handled the cotton book as well for Mexico. After that, I left and went over to work for Market Investments, which is MRI. Also a physical commodities company. I was hair trader for Mexico, also a physical commodities trading company. It's a little bit different than, you know, trading stocks and trading this, but it's still trading in the end, and it has some similarities in some things that happen the same way. So you still have to buy, you still have to, you know, go to the market, look at the price of the assets, buy, sell, you know, have quotational periods, hedge your positions and things like that. So it's all good in the end. So that's my trading history on actual trading companies. I've been in charge of position books. I've been in charge of exposure. I've been in charge of that. After that, I went to work for a banking institution, the Mexican mortgage bank company, which is called Sociedad Hipotecaria Federal, which is, you know, Society of Mortgage, Federal Mortgage Company, Federal Mortgage Society. I was their advisor to the director of markets and securities, helping out streamline some things. And yeah, so I guess that's just covers my training. After that, I went to do business development for a Swiss company. That's what I'm doing right now. Light adopter, to life, much better than. All right, Tom's not boring. I actually like Tom. He's a cool guy. Appreciate your comment there. Yo, 2JC, what's up, man? Thank you very much for being here. What up? Thank you very much for the sub, dude. Much appreciated. You switched over? Yeah, everyone's here, man. I mean, you can watch them both, but everyone's here. Yeah, YouTube's more active. But if you're on Twitch and you want to watch me there because you're more on Twitch, that works. Just, you know, I do look at both chats. Sometimes, for some reason, the Twitch chat gets lost in the YouTube sea of comments because YouTube, we do get a lot more comments. But it's easier for me to see all comments here on YouTube, I guess. All right. Anyway, thank you for being here and much appreciated. Made good money on KSM. Nice. Am I considering the dot crowd loans? No. I do it for fun. Well, yeah, I do this for education. Like I got knowledge I believe I can share with people, and that's why I do this. And I really wish I could turn this into a full-time thing where I just stream content regarding crypto. I believe cryptocurrencies have a huge potential and impact on the future of the world, and I do still believe we're still early, which is good, but you know, it is a niche market right now. Not a lot of people know about cryptos. More people are starting to know about cryptos every day, but not a lot of people know enough about them to, you know, look for content. So it's a niche market. You know, maybe about 1.1 million people watch crypto content on YouTube. According to some stats I saw, maybe 1.2, 1.3. There's not a lot of people that come onto YouTube to watch crypto content. Yet, compared to the sea of, you know, if I were to make a cooking channel, there's probably billions of people that go on YouTube to look for cooking recipes, right? Anyways, why don't I do this full time? That's a good question, Carl. Personal reasons. Bitcoin, 47,888. All right. 47,900. Go back to the corn. It's a pumping. Ethereum's also rallying with it. But the corn looks as though it wants to break something. It looks as though it wants to break something. Do we have something on the daily to break? No. Do we have something on the 1 hour? Maybe in the 4 hour we had a line, right? In the 4 hour we had a line. We're breaking this. Where are we going to go, man? Fallen wedge. Great. And bullish. We called this earlier. We called this earlier today because we didn't have a lot for us to call here yesterday. I think we were around here. So we're just starting to develop this. Not a lot of information, starting to consolidate. It was looking more like sideways motion than a downsloping consolidation. So today we did go for this fallen wedge, which you say potential break to the upside. And look at that, we're going up, right? 20 moving, target 48,325 for now. We'll see if we can go above that line. And if we do go above that line, we could be starting to look for a measure move off the pull. And that pull gets us to around 51,718, right? So we'll see how this goes. I mean, it's not the biggest rally. It's rallying enough for now. Again, considering that we dropped 1% yesterday, pumping 1.38 right now. Not bad. Let's start crypto. Bitcoin 1 minute background. Yeah, we could put the 1 minute background, man. On 1 hour, see a potential inverse head and shoulders. On Bitcoin, we can check. I mean, give me a little more information, but I think we're talking about Bitcoin, so I guess you're talking about this. No, I'm not gonna cry. Inverse head and shoulders. No, I'm not seeing an inverse head and shoulders on the 1 hour. Tell you why. This chart should be more or less clean. All right. Oh crud. Sorry guys. Unplugged my headset. There we go. All right, so why am I not seeing this as a head and shoulders? Not sure why you're looking here for an inverse head and shoulders, but you want to have a shoulder here, a head here, and a shoulder here. This wick would throw everything off, right? Right, so this wick, if you do count the wick, people like to count the wick sometimes, they don't like to count the wick. I do this we had a lot of volume this day, so I believe that wick is very valid. It's not just a FOMO wick or a bot traded wick. Look at how much volume we had. We haven't had that much volume in a long time on Bitcoin, at least not since way back here on August the 5th. So it was a long time until we got a lot of volume to come back into play. That's a 4 hour. All right, you said the 1 hour. Sorry, man. Let me go there. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so let's go here. Inverse head and shoulder here. Short term? Are you talking about this area here? So again, it's hard for me to tell sometimes what you guys want to look at just by sight. So I'm not sure if you're talking about this zone here, or if you're talking about more of this macro here. All right, let me know if you're talking about the macro one or the minor one, and I'll let you know what I think. If we close hourly above the breakout, is that above the pin, is that considered breakout? Yes. Yeah, we're breaking out right now, but you want to get confirmation. That means the next candle has to confirm, because sometimes we do get reversals. We come back into the pattern. Although falling wedges tend to break to the upside, right? So we were looking for a movement up. We are having a breakout. We should be looking for a move, or a measure move to be hit. John Cena, what's up, dude? Total and Bitcoin are forming in the inverse left shoulders. Head. All right, shoulder. All right. Higher, sorry. All right. I'm trying to see if you're talking about this larger picture. Please let me know, because I'm spending a lot of time just here looking at the chart without knowing if you're looking at the larger one or the micro one. Yeah, the micro one. All right. All right, cool. So let's go here. All right, so you want to look at this as a shoulder, this is the head, and then the potential start of the other shoulder. Yes, we could say that we are starting to form what could start to look like an inverse head and shoulders, although it's not yet defined. We still have to wait for confirmation. That means we got to wait for it to drop to half. Where it dropped to? Here. So we're looking at that as a shoulder. We're looking at this as a head, and then we're going to be looking at this as a shoulder. Now, head and shoulders, usually we want to get them as a downwards motion pattern, not an upwards motion pattern like we have here. When you have this going on and you pump up and then you create a head and shoulders here, it's just called a continuation inverse head and shoulders. Yeah, they can still pump, right? But it's weird, because you do want to see head and shoulders usually coming from a downwards motion. What you want to see is head and shoulders is a reversal pattern that we look for, right? It's not usually a continuation pattern that we want to see happen. So for an inverse head and shoulders, what you want to see is you want to have a defined downtrend that stops, turns around, goes lower, then turns around again, and then tries to reject again, and then starts to pump. And upon breaking of this neckline here, you look for that action to the upside, right? Which sometimes gets back to that. So you get a throwback, right? You come over here, you get a throwback, you come here. Sometimes you break back down again, right? Sometimes you come here and reject here. Sometimes you come up here, hit, and then bounce. Sometimes you just go up and bounce. Like, no one really knows in trading what's going to happen for sure. All we try to do is assume, based on previous patterns that we've seen play out, what could potentially happen in the market. If someone comes and tells you 100% sure what the market's going to do, they're probably going to be right once or twice. No one really knows. We'll try to gauge what the market's going to do based on our previous experiences. But anyways, you should want to see this for head and shoulders. When you look at a continuation inverse head and shoulders, what you tend to see is this move here. So you go up, then you turn around, you come here, and then you come like this. Oh, I went too far on that one. Let's say you went here, and then you went up here, right? So again, you look at this, boom, 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 right? And you get your continuation to the upside. Is it the best pattern? Not really. You should want to get, like I said, this here coming down and creating a head and shoulders would have been good. Here, it's a continuation and moving up. A good play would not be bad. Yeah. Down, shoulder, head, middle, forming consolidation, referring to the other. We'll see, man. I guess this is what we're talking about, not the larger one. If you were talking about this one, right, for head and shoulders, I would not be going for this head and shoulder. So this here, we could say it's starting to build. It's not really there yet, so it could. You gotta give it time to play out. It's too early to tell. We have not pulled back down. We start to reverse here and say, yo, there's bullish divergence that could be moving us to the upside, right? Again, we do know here, once it's low, if there's bullish divergence that could get us to go higher still. There's nothing bearish to put pressure on the price for that. Are we starting to build something bearish? I think this candle is starting to build something bearish. We hadn't looked at this since 10. So, that's why I cannot go zoom in, huh? I was drawing dots. They're tiny, tiny dots that are there on the screen. I gotta get rid of them real quick because they're not letting me zoom in. There you go. All right, so let's zoom in here. Yeah, we're starting to create some hidden bearish, and that's gonna put some stall on stagnation on the price. think I put a lot of pressure. Not right now. It's starting to go up with strength, so again, potential move down coming in. Might be going for that 20 moving average. Maybe sideways motion here before we break down. Create that other shoulder before we pump. Again, not too bad. ID, what's up, dude? Thank you very much for being on Twitch.
What's up?
If it can hold, this could be a breakup. Yeah. I'm on the yellow wave sky, not much. I believe Elliott wave is good to know whether or not you're in an uptrend or not. But other than that, it's not good for trading, trading wise, because it takes too long for the pattern to determine whether, like, if you're just gonna use Elliott wave for trading, you're not really doing it the best way. Because when you're using Elliott wave for trading, or you're looking at it as that move, so you get your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So wave 3 cannot be the shortest one. You cannot come down from wave 4 onto the top of wave 1 and 2, so where you meet those waves there. So it has a lot of rules, and the fact that it has a lot of rules make it to where it's not a pattern that you trade with. You don't buy and sell based on Elliott wave, because if you want to buy based on Elliott wave, you gotta wait for the first wave to come in. Then you gotta determine that you're in the second wave. Then you gotta get your third wave pump. But guess what? If you got in here because we're in Elliott wave, you go to here, then you drop, right? Oh, you're no longer in Elliott wave, so your Elliott wave became invalidated. But if you're looking at this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're gonna go upside. In general, yes, you should be looking for action out there. But just to get ins and outs, it is not a good trade to say I'm gonna buy and sell based on Elliott wave. You gotta have other stuff. Yeah, like an Elliott wave just basically tell you that there's an uptrend happening. There's so many other patterns that don't play like Elliott wave, so it could just be just one of the patterns that you look for. Did the Elliott wave play out? I can't remember where we were looking at it, Andrew. I know it was a while back, so I don't even remember what time scale we were looking at because I didn't leave any of those up. Was it on Bitcoin? Was it on Ethereum? Was it here that we were looking at it? Like 1, 2, 3, 4? I can't even remember where we were looking at, to be honest. I can't remember if it was on the daily, the 4-hour, or where. I think it might have been here, right? So we're gonna go to another chart. I think it was on the daily that we're looking at Elliott wave, potential Elliott wave forming. Let's go here. We're gonna find a clean chart. This one's kind of clean. So we're looking at Elliott wave like this, right? So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, we can say kind of played out. I went too far here on the measure. That's fine. I'm not really pinpointing to accuracy. I just want to show that there was a sort of Elliott wave happening. Yeah, you think Elliott wave is something that makes perfect sense? Yeah, I agree. Elliott wave makes sense in hindsight. Not there. 12, 50, 20 there, 16 there. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I have those on another chart. You follow Tina's projection strategy, but that's why you like to hear another fuse. Yeah. Everyone sees patterns differently. I agree. Everyone sees patterns differently, and it's very personal. You gotta understand this, guys. You don't come to people on YouTube to ask what the market's gonna do. You gotta make up your own mind. What the market's gonna tell you, I have moving averages here. What the market's gonna tell you, or what you're looking at here, is basically trying to get different opinions that either validate or invalidate your thoughts, or maybe help you take that leap of faith as to what you think the market might happen. Now, if you're just looking for someone to validate your comments and everyone's saying it's bearish, and you're looking for the only one guy that says bullish, it's not gonna be there. Buy art, the false flags. Buy art, yes, buy art. And you know, with the one guy that says bullish, when 200 people are saying bearish and the market goes down, you know, you're just looking to validate yourself. Same thing with trading. You got to keep it simple. The simplest that you keep trading is gonna be good. Remember when we were starting to get this play to happen, and we said it started looks like Elliott wave, and we're on this wave. And I said, and as soon as we started to pull back down, I said, oh, this looks like Elliott wave. We're gonna have a lot of people coming asking about Elliott wave. I was surprised, no one coming to ask about Elliott wave. We kept on talking about it. It's not looking bad. I'm not gonna say it's the best Elliott wave I've seen, but you know, it played. So, yeah, there was a sort of Elliott wave that happened. Okay, we're good. Always be bullish. The false flags. Thank you, for sure. The other YouTube streams They always make fun of crypto savvy. Why not this stream? I don't make fun of people. It's all good. It's interesting. Yeah, like when you're trading, you gotta look for stuff that works for you, right? Patterns that work for you, right? And yeah. Yeah, I agree. We're early. But trading is about works for you. If you know that when you spot a head and shoulders, many of the times it'll play to the upside, and that pattern works for you, trade that pattern, right? Because you have to become accustomed to see that pattern and knowing whether or not it's going to play out. There's people that can't see a head and shoulders forming and say that's not going to play out, and it doesn't play out because they've seen it so many times that they know when the head and shoulders is going to play out. They see it so many times to know when a head and shoulder will play out. So they trade head and shoulders. There's people that trade, three rising valleys. There's people that trade, couples of handles. You just got to find what works for you. Now, also, you got to keep it simple because the more you complicate it and the more things you look at, the more likely you are to start, making mistakes. Because you might be looking at indicators that, one, you don't know very well. Two, you don't know how to use. Or three, you're just going by what someone else says about an indicator that probably makes no sense because it's just what tells you that it's bullish. So you got to keep it simple. I believe the simplest that you keep it, the better you'll be, or the better off you'll be. That's why you try to keep it as simple as possible. Just divergences, resistances, and supports, right? There's people that just make a living trading off Bollinger Bands. All they do for trading is Bollinger Bands. They don't look at anything else. There's people that just look at moving averages and people that just trade based on moving averages and resistances. That's it. There's people that trade off horizontal supports and resistances, right? So you got to look for what works for you, right? And based on that, make your strategy and go with that. But you don't want to be coming into Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, looking for what people are saying. What if someone wants to pump a coin and they tell you it's going to go to the moon? All of a sudden the pump drops because they rug pulled everyone into buying the coin. You're probably one of the last ones, right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to be following the herd. You want to make your own mind. You want to see what is happening. That's why this is a learning channel. This is an educational channel, right? Yeah, Larry said that it took him a while. Dude, he's such a BSer. He said that he said that he liked Bitcoin a while back, like 2016 or something. He said, "Oh yeah, it's great, whatever." And then after that, he became a Bitcoin bear or an anti-Bitcoin person, right? And right now he's back onto, "Oh yeah, cryptocurrencies are the best thing ever." I mean, he doesn't even understand what we're doing with crypto. Is shaking at an 8-ball a good strategy? Probably for some people it is. Is Shadow Crypto YouTube members? Yeah. What? Triple screen? I'm not sure what that is. It's an hour-long interview on a money in-game. That's interesting. I will check it out. Thanks for letting me know. Right? Invest with high time frame fibs. Still trying to pick a trading strategy. That's fine, man. You gotta understand. You don't go in and jump in with money when you don't have anything figured out. You do want to at least understand what is happening. You gotta sit and trade on paper. Right? You gotta sit and trade on paper. And then once you know that what you're doing on paper works, jump in with money and start small, right? You don't start big. When they grow you into any trading company or whatever, they don't give you like $1 million and they go trade it. No, they start you with small accounts, start you by teaching you the basics, and they start to see how you handle that money. The better you become, the more that they grow you, the faster you grow, right? So then you get grown to the next level of money to manage, and you manage more money, and you manage more money until they find your top. What is your top? When you get above a certain level, you're not as reliable as you were. And it's probably because of a couple things. One of them, mainly it's usually psychological stuff that's holding you back. And until you figure out a way to break out of that psychology, you're able to go back up. So people that trade based on that, what they are doing is basically teaching you to handle money and to be comfortable with trading. And until you're comfortable and profitable at a level consistently, you move on to the next level. Because you're never gonna know how you're gonna handle the next amount of money. So if they double you every time, so let's say you go from 5,000 to 10,000, from 10,000 to 20,000 to 40,000 to 80,000 to 160,000. Every time you get one of those jumps, you're handling a lot more money. And some people psychologically cannot handle the fact that they're losing a lot of money or they're making a lot of money, right? So they become stunned on their growth and they become less reliable. So that you know that person can only handle up to X amount of money. Otherwise, they're going to screw up. And they might give you another shot later on until you've proven yourself. But if you cannot get above a certain amount, you're probably not going to be made for trade. But then, yeah, that's usually how it goes. Nice. Let's see what else is happening here. Armen. Gracias. It's all good. Use the advanced trend way with magic. Again, you guys can do your own strategies. It's all good, man. Right. Not read your comment, Jake, but I find it funny enough to let out a chuckle here. Bitcoin's pulling back down. Oh no, let's go to the 4 hour. How much are we pulling back down? Not a lot, probably. Go back here to what we're looking at. The corn. Oh, we're still outside this area. That's fine. Saludos de Argentina. It's all good. Saludos a Argentina. What am I going to be for Halloween? I'm not sure. A trader? I want to dress as like a YouTuber. I have no clue, bro. Still a while out.
Thanks for the uptrend in knowledge. Much appreciated. Drink.
Cheers, my friend. Thank you very much for that.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is
Thank you
awesome.
very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. The uptrend. Everyone takes a drink. It's good, man. I like drinking whiskey. I like drinking some stuff sometimes on the stream. I don't drink a lot, usually when I'm here, but whiskey is fine. Whiskey I can do. I like that. Yeah, it's fun, man. What am I gonna be for Halloween? I'm not sure. What are you guys gonna dress for Halloween? Let me know in the chat. I am intrigued. Crypto Dingo might dress as a dingo, maybe. Bitcoin Jake as a Bitcoin. John Cena as a wrestler. I'm not sure. What are you guys gonna dress on for Halloween? Let me know. I'm not even sure when Halloween's gonna be this year. When is Halloween this year? I'm kidding, I do know. Plus for Halloween. Interesting. Our buddy Icewa hasn't shown up today. Isn't that weird? You just go around as yourself. That is awesome. Current holding around 47.8k. Hopefully until the hour closes. Yeah. I mean, now the 20 moving average from the 4 hour support, right? We're above that 20 moving average here. It's become a support. Remember, all resistances become support. 1 hour chart, look, that hidden divergence. Putting pressure on the price, remember? We can still go up. Don't get me wrong. We can still go up and get above this thing. Hidden divergence is finicky. Hidden divergence is one of those things that you have. You keep on rising here on the price, right? You keep on rising on the price. You'll keep on making more negative momentum, right? Until you break that high and then you no longer have it. It's not a for sure thing that's going to break us down, right? But we do tend to look at it for potential sideways motion, maybe stagnation on the price before we continue. So what I will be looking at here is maybe stagnation. All right. Halloween is the only time of the year you shave so you can break out your Ron Burgundy suit. All right. And Dingo says he has a full body samurai costume. That is pretty cool, man. Looking forward to the Halloween effect. I'm not even sure what the Halloween effect does in the market. I never studied as an effect. Does he tend to do something? Do we pump on Halloween? I'm not sure. Maybe an interesting next 15 minutes. It could. We're gonna be here for the next 15 minutes. It's gonna be a long stream today, which is fun. We've been live for about an hour and 30 minutes. I'm not even sure. Well, I said we might be here. Oh, I said we're gonna be here for the hour, but I'm not sure we're gonna be here for the hour. Might be calling it here in a couple minutes. Depends on whether or not you guys keep the chat moving and hyping and pumping, because otherwise, you know, gotta go watch something with the wife, dude, right? By the full moon is a Monday, so I'll pump it. All right. Yeah. So moon cycles, right? There is a moon cycles trading strategy. I don't like it. I don't follow it. People do. People trade with the cycles of the moon, of the three-wolf moon. And there, the three-wolf moon says bye. So, let's see if I can... I'm gonna show you this. I rarely use these things here, but this is Super Trend. I just activated it. I usually have it there just to confirm sometimes. With Super Trend, trigger an exit or a sell here. Is it always right? No. Sometimes it's wrong. Look, it would have triggered... It would trigger a sell here, right, or here. That would have been a good sell, right? Even after we pumped, we'd still drop quite a bit more. So we would have saved quite a bit of money. But sometimes Super Trend becomes stuck and is not the most reliable. For example, here. Super Trend would have said sell here. Then it would have told you to buy here. So you would have lost some money. But yeah, the upside that you got from that buy signal would have been fairly good. After here again, look, it tells you to sell here. All right, I'll zoom in here again. It tells you to sell here, and then it tells you to buy here again. So you would have lost on a chunk of gains. But overall, again, you probably would have been okay. On this sell would have been good, and now here the buy here was good as well. We haven't looked at this. I haven't really brought it up a while. But Super Trend does not good when we stagnate, when we move sideways. So right now, it triggered a sell signal a couple days ago on September the 10th. Are we gonna drop again? Don't know. We might pump from here and invalidate that sell signal. But I mean, I don't really use it for trading. I just look at it sometimes to see whether or not, you know, the bearish divergence is also consistent with something else. Yeah, I rarely look at it. You know. No, talking about that, there's a lot of indicators out there, right? Quan, no more requests for tonight. Thank you very much for asking. Get your girths. Y'all like the girth, right? Some people love the girth. It's all good. I wouldn't judge. I have been in the max pain theory. And they're near seeing max pain every month for this year. September is 40K. The 25. No comment for Dingo. Been under the CME max pain every month. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really use it, so I'm not a big fan of it. Some people like it. Super Trend for suckers. What you want is the advanced wave trend plus magic trend bar. Chain link. No request. Girth equals max pain. Someone got it. There you go. He made a joke. He is funny. John Cena funny. Let's keep going here. Look, we don't know right now the market's going to take a downturn, right? No one knows what the market's going to do. If someone sits here and they tell you they know precisely what the market's going to do, they're BSing you. They might be right. They could be wrong, right? But at some point in time, no one knows for sure 100% certainty what the market's going to do because it's unpredictable. It's people trading, it's emotions. Plus, there's unforeseen circumstances that could happen, right? For example, pandemic. When that happened, we saw an effect in the market that dropped the market. So, we'll see. All right. Moving average says yes. You 100% know. Right. I mean, we look at statistics, right? Trading is more a statistical thing than a for sure thing. You do tend to see we do know there's patterns that tend to have a probability to play to the upside. Based on that, you set your positions. Well, now, being that there's a probability, that means there's a probability that the market might go the other way. Like when we looked at a basic overview of Septembers and say, well, most Septembers tend to be red. Guess what? We're having a green September. Most Septembers, out of the last 10 Septembers, we noticed that 7 were red. Is that a trend? Could be. 70% of the time, Septembers are red. It's turning out to be green is going to skew that strategy, right? Now we're going to have 11. Out of 11 right now, for at least where we're at right now, we're looking at 6 green. Sorry, 7 red and 5 green, 4 green. So that would put us around maybe just not a 30% positive September, but we'll be looking at somewhere around 33, 34%, right? Anyways. Ever watch for high volume in the 1 minute candles? I don't look at the 1 minute candles that often. To speculate in the high end, no. It's very rare for me to be looking at the 1 minute. I don't look at it when we're chilling or something like that, but not really, man. Not really. Right now we're looking at a resistance though, right? Look, if we put a line here, look at that. We rejected once. We rejected twice. We're looking for a third rejection. We have a resistance line at 47,909. Are we gonna break it right now? Could. Is there anything bullish? Lower and more negative. Lower still. Nope, nothing bullish here. From back here, low, high, negative, more negative, hidden bullish. We could call for hidden bullish divergence and then say, yo, there's a resistance that we're trying to break. Are we going to break it right now? Not sure yet. The 1 minute chart is highly, highly unpredictable. You really need to get, when you're going to get into 1 minute trading, you really do need to get a good read of the market and have your supports and resistances previously traced, because you really want to know where the price is going to go. Otherwise, you're going to be for a low pain. So, 32 seconds on this 1 minute candle. Let's go back to the 1 hour. See how many minutes we got left. 9 minutes and 25 seconds. All right, well, I guess we might stay around here for 9 minutes and 25 seconds just to see what happens, guys. By the way, we've lost a lot of people over here. So, yeah, are we going to close green on this candle? Yep. Are we going to be breaking out? Yep. Double gap. Are we going to go for this move? Don't know yet. We should be aiming at least for this move here, 48,298. Second move up here, 51,991, right? Depends on what we go for. Now, what could happen on that move up? Well, we haven't talked about that. Let's say we get up here. We're going to be going high to low, right? So we're going to be starting to create some bearish divergence. Strong. Would that put pressure on the price? For sure. Will it make it drop? Likely. How likely? We don't know yet. It depends on how strong we pump, right? Right now it's a strong green candle. How do we know? It has no wick to the upside. It just keeps on pushing, right? It's going to close at the highest point. If it were to close right now in this minute, it would be closing at the highest point. Right now it's getting a little bit of pullback. Yeah, it's not looking that bad. 47.9. Again, remember, if we start to get higher from this level to this level, right? We do start to get into a territory where we start to create some hidden divergence. That could break down the corn, right? Strong bearish. Watch out. That's in the 1 hour. Might happen anywhere between today and tomorrow's stream. It's flirting with 48. Are we gonna? Okay, so quick poll. Type 1 on the chat if you think we're gonna close about 48,000. Type 2 in the chat if you think we're gonna close below 47,000. Or below, not 47,000, below 48,000. So where we're at right now, 47 and change. 1 above 48, 2 below 48. I want to know what you guys think. Oh my God, the volume war going on right now. Yeah, the volume war, right? They turn up the volume, someone comes, turns down the volume, someone comes, turns back up the volume. It ain't never pretty. Rom says 1. Bullish gang. All right, Jake says 1. Market Siphon says undecided at 1.5. Jake says 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, cool. Wanderers trading. There's 1. All right, so all you guys think it's gonna close above 48K. Now let's go check here in the half hour. Let's see if we can confirm anything. Right, nothing bearish here. 15-minute. Starting to create some bearish. Right, will this trigger and make it go down? Not sure yet, but you know, I was gonna draw this. I'm gonna delete this in a second, by the way. All right, so there's that bearish divergence strong. It could certainly be a catalyst for it not to reach it on this hour, or in this 15-minute, last 15 minutes, last 5 minutes. Go to the 5-minute now and see what we have there. Look at this bearish divergence, right? Even on this last bit, look high to low. High, bearish divergence on right now. Is that going to put pressure? Yeah. Is it going to make it go down? It could. Is it going to go down to, you know, below 48? I think we closed below 48. That's just my thought right now. Below 48 because there's bearish divergence, I noticed. That's it, though. You just showed like 25 Bitcoin, 47. Alright, that's pretty cool. How would you know if it was a bull trap? You don't. It's a bull trap until it triggers. That's why it's called a trap. If you could tell it's a bull trap, it would no longer be a bull trap. I know it's a dumbass reply, but usually what you look for is when you have a bull trap, you tend to have a downwards motion, then you see a quick move up, right, and then you tend to see a drop, and it looks like an inverse J, so it looks like this. Right, and that's what usually a lot of bull traps tend looking like. It looks like also if you want to be like if you're into fishing, it looks like your terminal tackle there, right? It looks like a hook that drops back down. The other one looks the opposite, right? This would be your bull trap. Your bear trap will look like this, right? It looks like an inverse hook. They both play out. You don't know you're gonna get them until you get them. You never know until it's too late. So 4 minutes, 3 minutes, yeah, 3.58. All right, now we have something here on the line, right? I say below 48. You guys say above 48. We'll see where we close. We'll see where we close, right? Oh yeah, Jake said there's over 25 Bitcoin trading on that spot, and they're fighting for it. Yeah, you're not gonna find it until it happens. Usually you spot them when they start to drop though, right? So here I was calling for a bull trap. If you remember a while back, I was telling you guys it's starting to look like a bull trap. We're gonna get actually a downside, remember here? And I said we're starting to hook in on a lot of projects. This is a bull trap to some extent. Not the biggest bull trap, but you have this hooking line here. You get that drop, and that drop just kept on going much lower. All right, so that drop came all the way down here. But yeah, we talked about this a while back. I said it's starting to look like a bull trap. Also on Ethereum, I think we had it. On Ethereum, I think it was a little bit more pronounced. See on Ethereum here, that hooking line, that hooking motion I was talking about. That hook here, and then drop. So this is what your bull trap would look like. Come down, start to recover, and all of a sudden you sharp turn down. Binance, I think, also had a hook trap. Yeah, look at that. It was like hooking. Right, here we hooked up a little bit more, and then we dropped. But same motion, right? Down hook, and then look for that drop. That's just what you want to look for in a bull trap. You don't think oh, close above. Don't matter, it might not. I'm saying it's not. I mean, it's not about being right or wrong. It's about noticing what's happening with the market. There was bearish divergence in the 5-minute, 15-minute. That would point to some downwards motion. It's gotta be the last 2 minutes. We might get a rally to try to close above 48K. Crypto's freaking crazy. The last couple minutes is where the movements are, right? Last couple minutes in the half hour, last couple minutes in the 15-minute, and last couple minutes in the hour. Last couple of minutes of the 4-hour chart, which matches with the 1 hour, you tend to get a lot of movement. So right now you should start to see about a bidding war going on for the price. Last minute. Yeah, minute and a half, right? And the fact that you don't see the price move, you want to know why that is? Because it means there's a big position here. There's a big position here that's, you know, putting a lot of supply. And there's a big position here that's putting a lot of demand. Right, so a lot of supply and a lot of demand on this level. That's why the price is stagnated. And you're seeing that fight going for volume. And that's going to end up soon. 40 buckaroos away. Depends on what chart you're looking at. The one I have here is still $60. Now it's $40. Looks as though it's going to go up, man. Is it going to go up the last couple of seconds, man? 1 minute, 50. 49, 48. Ah, 30 bucks away. They're pushing it. 47. Oh, it went to 47.999. 99.99. 34. How are they going to overtake it? Oh, it's pulling back down. It could go back up again. They didn't quite touch 48. 19 seconds. Let's go. Last couple minutes here. After this, we close the stream, by the way. We're going to close the 4 hour. We're going to do a quick recap of the 4 hour. We're going to do a quick recap of the 1 hour, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up below 48K. We got very close. Now it's going to go above 48K on this candle. I think we're going to try to go above 48K on this candle. We do have hidden bearish divergence still, right? So again, that's putting pressure on the price, remember? Might see stagnation starting to happen. Yeah, I know. Next candle's going to be good, right? There it goes. Trying to go for it. 4 hour chart again. We're breaking out of this area. We're going to go for this move. Now, I think on this candle, we could go for 48,325 on this 4 hour candle. Let's see if we can do it. Guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you for watching. Again, if you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, join us on the Discord. Links have been posted on YouTube and Discord. On that note, again, remember, all the information that we're providing here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Again, all information is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of The State of Crypto. Let's hope we get a green Saturday. Let's see how strong it goes. I hope it doesn't go crazy. I'm hoping for a peaceful weekend. Usually I get the opposite of what I hope for, so we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching. Until then.